Hey everyone, Sarah here. I wanted to talk a little bit today about the things that we do as human beings that tends to hold us back or keep us from doing the things that we need to do. And the big thing this comes down to is my channel Signals Everywhere. If you haven't seen it, there's a link in the description. But essentially, I have two separate videos that I was supposed to be doing for sponsors, so sponsored content. Sponsored content's great. However, some of my sponsored content takes me a little bit out of my comfort zone, and there's nothing necessarily wrong with that. The issue comes down to is, in this case, these videos needed to be done outside. We've had horrible weather for a couple of weeks, and before that, I had pneumonia. So I hadn't been making any content at all. And once I was feeling better, I still couldn't make the sponsored content because the weather was horrible and I had to be outside for those particular videos. So you would think, as a rational person, I would go ahead and work on videos that I could do so that I had content to put out for everyone while we were waiting for this other stuff to happen. In fact, this video, perfect example of it. Something I can put up that's content that keeps things moving while I'm working on other stuff. And the issue came down to is I was refusing to make any other types of content. So I wasn't making different tutorials. I wasn't doing vlog videos. I wasn't doing any of that stuff. And meanwhile, the sponsored video is not being made because of the weather, and I'm not making content for anything else. So I'm hurting revenue streams. I'm hurting myself personally because instead of taking the initiative to do something else, I'm allowing that sponsored video that I can't do right now to become a mental block for me, and it prevents me from doing things that help me move forward. And I do want to say, it's actually been really liberating. I made 2 videos that had nothing to do with sponsored content here in the last week. They're not all public at the moment, but I did get content done. And it's kind of helping me break out of that shell because I do that in other situations of my life as well. If I'm not able to do what I feel I need to do, everything else is put on hold until I can. And unfortunately, when it comes to making content or trying to make money, you can't put everything on hold because you're waiting for something else to work out or you're waiting for something to pan in your direction. You really need to kind of take life by the horns and do it yourself. So I don't know if that helps anybody or not, but that's kind of what I've been going through. It's just I need to get content made, and I've been so busy with other things. And like I said, I've had this mental block. It's like, well, if I can't go outside and record this video, and this video is the most important one I have to make, that means I shouldn't be making any other content until it's done. And it is such a self-harming kind of way of thinking because, like I said, this pans out in other areas of my life as well. Can't clean the bedroom because the kitchen needs clean. That's more important. Say for whatever reason the kitchen doesn't get done, now I'm left with 2 rooms that are a complete disaster because I'm putting myself on hold. That's not a great example, but it's kind of a decent one, I feel like. I was diagnosed ADD as a child, which my understanding is now that's just ADHD across the board. It's more of a spectrum in the way that the DSM-5 handles it. So I have that for sure. And people have suggested, I've had my family tell me that I might have Asperger's, I might have this and that, I might be autistic. Clearly, I'm somewhere off the beaten path, but I'm learning to find coping mechanisms and learning to do things that are really helping me kind of move forward. And the biggest thing of all is just recognizing that there's a problem and then doing what I can to try and correct that. So I'm doing the best that I can in those respects, and we're just going to see where things go from there. But I wanted to share that with you. And I wanted to kind of get the vlog moving again. There's so much I can do with the vlog, and you haven't seen it. Basically, anything not radio is going to go on the blog. So it's not going to be 100% trans issues. It's not going to be 100% this or that. I want it to be a spread of things. Maybe I'll do some gaming. Maybe I will take apart some electronics. We'll do some soldering. I actually have a antenna that I found out today has a bad SMA on it. So replacing that would be a good thing to do in a video. Although that one will probably go on Signals Everywhere because it matches the theme of that channel. So anyway, I'm going to stop trying to not sneeze on camera, and I'm going to let you all have what I hope to be is a good day. And I can't wait to see you all in the next one. Bye.